turnovers and then going in transition and taking this game.
I mean, that's our identity. We're trying to continue to prove it and rely on it every night. Our energy wasn't great in the first quarter, and they took advantage of it. They shot the ball well. They moved it around the floor. We were on our heels almost the entire, first 18 minutes. But, our identity is our defense. We can score with the best of them, but, when we flipped the switch and got stops and made them take tough shots, especially the second half, and turn that into offense and unlock the game for us. So, it's pretty impressive, just the energy, flip that happened after that first quarter.
We can all watch JTA, and he obviously gives off energy, but what is it like playing with him when it's like that? Do you get more energy yourself as a player when you see somebody doing stuff like that?
For sure, because, that is contagious. You feel a different spirit because of how much it means to him and how he knows he can influence and impact games. And the fact that he's always ready to do that. And, anybody can kind of skill their way into it and can, have that flashiness and all that type of stuff. But he has like that just dog in him that comes out, and it's contagious for sure. And I know, we feed off of that. And for a guy to was out of rotation for a couple games, to have the maturity to stay ready and understand how, these things work in the league, and especially here, is huge. And he can be ready to play 25 minutes and do what he did tonight. So he deserves a shine.
Steph, Andrew said that Minnesota game has been like a spark for his season. I'm curious if you committed to sending him the photo every day, like you said.
Yeah, the photo hasn't happened, but I let him dunk on me in the locker room before the game, and I yell out Cat's name. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
When Jordan's passing like he did tonight, how much does that help you, and how much just more complete is his game when he's kind of using that vision?
It's a sign that he's under control. It's a sign that he's seeing the floor well, and we know he can score. We know he can beat people off the dribble. As he continues to do what he does and make those improvements, teams are going to start to send a little bit more attention to him. And I think for him, he makes the right decision, whether that's to shoot, whether that's to pass, knowing where the driving lanes are, and he becomes even more lethal of a threat because teams start to send help and try to take away his finishes at the rim, and he can move the ball on and get guys open. So especially in transition, because he's so fast and he can get down the floor. When he's under control and making the right read, it's tough to guard. So there's the play last game against Toronto. I hit him on the left wing. He, put the Jets on. Two guys went to him. He made the kick to Wiggins in the corner. That got Wiggins going that entire game. I think that was early in the game. Tonight in the second half, we got a steal. I hit him on the left wing. He's under control. Threw it back to me. I got a shot. So we know he can score. When he can do all of that stuff, it's tough.
When you pitched it over to him, Steve mentioned that exact play too. When you pitched it over to him, did you think he was jacking, and were you surprised it got back to you?
My mind, yes. My body, actually, I think I had 10 fingers ready to get it back. So I was confused, ready for anything at that point.
How much respect do you have for Jordan shooting that buzzer beater, not only making it, but taking it? We know guys who throughout this league who don't take those shots. How much respect do you have for him? And you got a bunch of guys now taking these shots.
They're better. It's how we work on that. We have our half court shooting competition and practice and shoot arounds and all that. He's actually winning right now. Me and him, he's winning. I gave him another win for that shot. So, he has the ability to make it. I think he has the kind of unconscious just confidence to knock it down. He's made a couple before. Who cares what your percentage is? Shoot the ball.
Is part of Jordan's development also stepping into his own personality, maybe talking more on the floor to opponents as well, or playing up a crowd?
It's big. He needs, we like it. I want him to save his money too. So we can be smart about it, but we need that passion. We need that energy. And that comes with deserved confidence of the work that you put in. I think anybody in the league, we all know when those moments you can kind of get ahead of yourself, or when, it's your time to really, step into your own, like you said, your own identity. So, the deserved confidence, you want him to keep playing with that, whatever that means, and keep getting better.
Steph, when you hit that three in front of the Sixers bench, you did like a wild moonwalk, like running man hybrid thing. What were you thinking when you did that?
Oh, the step back over Zion?
Yeah, it was kind of wild. I don't know what you were doing.
I was all body English because I thought I missed it. I didn't have no legs, so I kind of like, it was all arms and a little flat, and I shoot a lot of shots that I know are going in. I shoot some that don't feel like they're going in that kind of surprised me. That was kind of just body English to will it in because I didn't think I had enough to get it there.
Wow.
Thank you.
Steph, before the last three, did you know that Seth was outscoring you by 2?
I didn't. He reminded me right after the game. I didn't know that the stakes were so high on that shot because I knew the game was over and I was wide open. But that dude's playing unbelievable basketball, and it's fun to watch. He's continuing to get better. He goes at his own pace. He's so under control. The fact that he did what he did tonight, he didn't even make a three. Like, it's impressive, the way that he's playing and the way that he's stepped into his own identity in this league as a scorer and, playmaker and all that. So proud brother.
Like in the first half, you came out and you I think he was pretty hot and you came out and said something to him. Did you tell him to cool down or something? What were you telling him? Do you remember? You were kind of like down on.
I told you I knew he had
corner.
fresh legs because he missed last game. So it's a wonder. 2 days off does wonders for guys in the league, and he looked very spry out there with his moves and his fresh legs, and he was giving us that business in the first quarter.
So Steph, where are you with the new rotation? Curtis said it's make sure you start and end every quarter. Are you said you're going to be good with it if you keep winning. You keep winning. Are you pretty much settled in this rotation?
For now, yeah. There are times where it does throw you off just because I know what I have an expectation of when I'm going to come out and all that, but sometimes the game feels like it's right where the momentum can kind of swing either way, and that's tough based on my experiences of past years where you can kind of see the avalanche start, but in the back of your mind you might be coming out. So I told him, and I don't know how long we'll get asked about it, but as long as I know what to expect going in, even if it does change eventually and it kind of goes back when that moment happens, for me, just mentally being able to prepare for that, I'll be fine because I know how to play basketball.
Is it the 7-minute mark about when you start looking up?
Yeah, after that first time out, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Get a little antsy.